What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Jackson. Let us go. What's up, YouTube? Right now, you're hanging with Mr. Jackson. We about to get into this NBA 2K rant, and just Divine, he gonna break it down for y'all. We doing a reaction to his video, man. Cause I came across his, but YouTube recommended his video to me, y'all. Cause I uploaded a video too, similar to this, and I watched it. It seemed that it seemed that his video is similar to mine. So, and yo, he really did broke it down, y'all. But enough of that. Let's get into it, man. It's a lot of stuff. I don't know, every year 2K change, yo, and I don't know why they change it, because if it's not broken, ain't no need to change it. If it's doing good that year, why is you changing stuff? I say this every year for 2K, yo, they always changing something. Why are y'all always changing something? Like, it don't make no sense for y'all to change something every year. I see you do like every 5 years, something like that. Every 5 years I understand then, but every year you change something don't make no sense. But let's get into this video, y'all.
Word, son. What do you do, YouTube? It's your boy, Divine. Alright, man, before we get into this video, make sure to hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share the word, spread the links, because you know.
Yeah, make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe. And his link to the to his video will be in the description if you just want to watch the whole video without me doing my reaction.
You know how I do. If you haven't already, you can hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload. Without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, man, so ladies and gentlemen, these two clips you see here, and what you're going to see after I pretty much show you after these two clips, I want you guys to understand something. When you play on Hall of Fame is always supposed to make the AI play smarter, which in turn makes you play a lot more sharper. A lot of the times when players like myself put a game on a high difficulty, it's because we want computer to be at their very best. Yeah. We don't want to put it on the mode where we know that computer isn't playing at full throttle. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to play against LeBron and he act like he don't want to go to the basket because I'm standing in front of the entire time, knowing good and damn well he just.
Yeah, and I gotta say there's something about that, yo. Every 2K I have problems with that, yo. With Hall of Fame, like my teammates play like true trash. Like I always had a problem with that, but my player didn't. My player was overpowered. That's how I was winning games on Hall of Fame by 20 and stuff. But this year, for some reason, this year I'm not having fun on Hall of Fame. For some reason, yo, and he gonna explain it because I already watched some of the video, yo, but he gonna break it down to y'all why I'm not. But yo, like, yo, you saw that 100% smother shots, yo. You got players that rarely shoot threes in the NBA, yo. Shooting this on Hall of Fame in this game, yo, and hitting it, yo, no problem. Layups and everything, yo. I always make a dunker / three-pointer / majority of my bags be in defense. And my dude cannot stop them, y'all. Like, cannot stop them. But let's get back into it, y'all.
This is going to sound very pause-worthy, but knowing good and well, he could just run his way to the basket and push me out the way and get a bucket every time, or some of the time. You know what I mean? So I don't want to play against Giannis knowing the fact that he can bully me on the way to the rim, but he's not going to do that. He's just going to stand back and pop shots all day long. I don't want to play on a difficulty where I'm not getting the full potential of these players and their tendencies. I'm not finna play that way. You know what I mean? So those two clips you just saw, ladies and gentlemen, some people are going to kind of, you know, find a way to negate it and make it seem like, oh, they're well within their right to make those shots.
See, you can't really do that. It depends what position you playing, yo. See, I play at power forward, yo. So most of the good players are like point guards, shooting guards, and small forwards, yo. most of the big men don't do all that stuff that these small players do. And I'm not D'ing them. See, this my CPU, my AI, my teammate is D'ing them, yo, and letting them do whatever they want to do. For example, like Chris Moore, yo, he played point guard. So most of the people that he D'ing, yo, are the star players. So he could easily stop them. Not easy stop them because he already done said in some games, yo, they be dropping, like he had showed the person that he did, they made 40 or 50 something points. But he had to drop like 80 or 70 something just to win the game. But enough of that, let's get into it, yo. Cause like I said, when playing the power forward now, it's kind of hard, yo, because most of your star players is like point guards, shooting guards, and small forwards. But let's get back into it.
But I found a pretty interesting discovery. Ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes on these set of sliders, and this is on Hall of Fame, as you can see. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, on Hall of Fame, on the CPU side of sliders, they have 0 shot timing impact.
Look at that.
And the other one you see down there, shot timing coverage impact, is at 30, or whatever it's called. I'm not looking at the screen right now. But you see their shot timing impact is at 0.
Yeah.
So that explains why a lot of the time, computers able to knock these shots down with no problem because there's no timing impact to them. They're not
Yeah, ain't no need to put your hands up. Like I'm so used to not jumping. I'm so used to putting my hands up on some of these players because I know some of these players pump fake a lot of times. So I usually just put my hands up. That usually be a contest for me, yo. But this 2K, it don't work. This 2K, y'all, it don't. And this is the reason why it don't work.
Timing their shots. The game is literally giving it to them when they want them to. I find it very funny because on the user side of sliders, both of them are set at 50.
Yeah.
So not only is it make or miss for the user, but computer doesn't have to worry about that. They'll make it when they feel like it. That explains why, in my career, when you're playing on Hall of Fame, that explains why computers making these shots at will.
I want to ask somebody too. Can you change this? Can you change it? Because I will go back and if I could change it, I would change it myself. But I don't think you could change it. But I would change it. I see this where it says save settings and loading settings. I would go change it if I could.
But what's even crazier than that, I pulled up 2K23 on the PS5 and I looked at that sliders, or those slider sets. And lo and behold, shot time and impact and the coverage are both set to 50 on the user and CPU side.
Yep. That one needs to miss a lot of shots.
So, Mike, I got a question, my man. Why do you feel like this is fair? I don't like playing a game where the scales are so tilted to where I got to be on my P's and Q's to do certain things in this game, but the computer doesn't have to do that. They can get away scot-free for all they want. They can do whatever they want, and it's going to get given to them at will because the sliders say that, yeah, he should do that. Never have I ever played a 2K game on Hall of Fame and felt like I was like, you know what? Computer actually played a better game than me. I never felt that.
No.
Never did.
Nope.
If they outplayed me, it was because I was off my game. And I just couldn't get nothing to fall. That was solely on me. That was my own skill problem. But
for me, it was a sub cheese, yo. I could be up by like 20 or 15. I get subbed out, come back. They up by 3 or 4, and sometimes be hard for me to come back because my teammates just start missing all the open shots I pass to them because I'm already at the point where I'm getting double teamed. So when I pass it to my teammates, they just automatic miss, and they wide open, and they supposed to be star players.
I've seen way too many instances in this game where computer has knocked down shots or have gotten felonious layups over me, and no, regardless of the fact that they were covered or they weren't covered, they fell every single time. You saw that one layup that was 100% contested and still fell by Chris Webber. You saw that.
Yep.
There's no reason for this to be okay for the user to experience. This isn't fair. Mike Wang, this ain't fair, man.
And it was a crazy.
How can you sit here and bring out 2K and have the CPU sliders set that way where they have no shot time impact and they have little to no shot time and coverage impact and they can knock down whatever they want? But you're telling us that putting a hand up doesn't do nothing anymore. We have to jump at these guys. And even when we do jump at them, they call fouls 10 times out of 10.
Yep, they do. They do.
So no wonder it's putting your hand up, not doing nothing no more. This is why now. They don't get affected by that. But we're the users, we the users have to abide by that. Mike Wang, that ain't fair, man. That's not fair. That is very, oh my God, what's the word I'm looking for? That is very, very, very bad immersion breaking. Like, you're breaking immersion when you do that. Nobody wants to play on Hall of Fame and know that the sliders are more in favor of the computer. The sliders are never supposed to be that lopsided or aren't supposed to be tuned to where computer has so much advantage that they can do whatever they want. But you the user, you can't make those same mistakes. You can't do that. If you look at the ball security slider is set to 100 for a computer, but the user is set to 30.
And that don't make no sense.
So that explains why you're dropping the ball I'll say maybe out of 10 times, maybe 8 or maybe 10 out of 10.
And that one most of my turnovers be from my player too. Cause my play now, they make big mans. If your passing is not at a certain point, your big man pass real slow. So every time my big man turn around, he got to step first, then cock it back, and then pass. And by the time that animation get through, the defender right there in front of it, so it's an automatic turnover, y'all. It's an automatic steal. I'm like, what the heck? Come on, man.
Times. That explains it. That really explains it. That explains why when you're trying to play defense and you cut him off, that explains why they're not dropping the ball. It's morphing through your body. Yep, that explains it. Mike Wang, this is not fair, my man. This is not fair. This is not how you tell the user to play against tough opponents. That's not how you do that. This is cheating. This is blatant cheating, Mike Wang.
Yep, that is.
This needs to be fixed. Until then, I'm not playing on Hall of Fame no more. To anybody that's playing my career on Hall of Fame, unless you got some sort of method that's getting you a bunch of my points, don't play my career on Hall of Fame straight up.
Yeah, well, I play on Superstar right now, y'all. Till they fix it. They might don't even fix it, but I don't think you can change the slides, because if you could change the slides, he would have did it himself. So it's set in stone.
Don't even do it. Just go down to difficulty and play it there, because Hall of Fame is a waste of time. I've seen way too many instances of just way too much BS. But now I know why. This ain't fair. This is not fair at all. And I'm really like, I ain't gonna say hurt, but I'm really pissed off because you guys are supposed to be the best basketball game in the world. Y'all supposed to be hands down, bottom line, bar none, the best basketball game, simulation basketball game in the world. But when I look inside these sliders and then you got shot time and impact on 0 for computer, and then shot time and coverage on 30, but the user has to abide by that and walk a very thin line when it comes to that, that doesn't sit well with me, Mike. I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate you making computer to where they don't have to abide by that strict guidelines you laid down for the user. Anything that the user has to do, the CPU has to do as well. There are no exceptions. Hall of Fame is supposed to make them play smarter, not be stronger and have more advantages than the user. That's not what Hall of Fame is supposed to be.
Nope.
So until then, I'm not spending another dime on 2K. I'm not buying no more VC. I'm not playing on Hall of Fame. This is a waste of my time. And I'm not touching Hall of Fame until they fix that. And
I've been saying that for the last 3 2Ks. I think the last 3 years playing 2K, I only made one my player, y'all. Especially in 2K23. Oh my goodness, yo, it was so hard to make another player.
And I will be posting this on Twitter as well. But shout out to everybody over at 2K Sports, all the 2K content creators who didn't see this. Shout out to Mike Wang, LD2K, Dazar, Zach Timmerman, everybody, LD2K, Ronnie 2K, everybody over at 2K Sports. I really appreciate this. I appreciate you guys allowing me to see that not only are you putting the user at a disadvantage in a very cheating way, but at the same exact time, you're allowing the computer to have all the advantages in the world. Again, that's not...
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end it right there, y'all. Just like I said, y'all want to check out his channel. It's gonna be in the description. Go support him, show him some love, yo. He a small content creator like I am, and I had to show him some love, yo, because he did his thing on this video, bro. He did his thing on this video, yo. All right, y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe. I see you. Peace. I'm gonna show you out there. I did like his channel. This is his channel right here. I did like this video, man. Yeah, he did his thing, man. All right, y'all. I'm out, y'all. See you. I see you. Peace. I'm out.